Good morning, student. Today's topic is water hyacinth, that is Eichhornia crassipes. Water hyacinth and Eichhornia crassipes is most aggressive weeds. In all among weeds, it is the most aggressive weeds and it affects fishing, tourism, water transportation, native species, and whatever grows in water. It highly affects that life. And in Eichhornia, flowers are pollinated by the long-tongued bees and they can be reproduced both sexually and clonally. It is the invasiveness of the hyacinth is related to its ability to clone itself in the larger patches are likely to all part of the same genetic form, and it is the purple violet flower makes it is the popular ornamental plant. It is the free floating perennial plant. It can grow or survive throughout the year. In all the season, it can grow very well, and it has the broad leaf, one petiole, air petiole is here, and air vegetative adventitious root, and it is broad, thick, ovate, glossy leaves. It has a glossy leaf for reflect the sunlight, and it can grow up to 1 meter in height, very large size, and in very small time. It can cover whole water bodies and it has the spongy bulbous stalk. This is the bulbous stalk and the feather free hanging root. This is the feather roots hanging in the water and it reproduces by the vegetative propagation and stolons also capable of cloning itself. It can clone, it can grow by vegetatively, it can grow by the seeds. So it has the various type of the reproduction and by the it has a blessing that it can grow by the various reproduction so it can grow very fast in water body if there is a nutrient, so it will grow, it will suck that nutrient and grow vegetatively, and in adverse conditions its seeds remain dormant, and whenever it will get the favorable condition it can grow again. Flowers throughout the year release more than 3,000 seeds per year and could live up to the 20 year. In the dormant stage, seeds can live up to the 20 year and large number of seeds. 3,000 seeds per year, it is a very large number, and by these seeds these can grow, these can grow by the stolon, these can grow by the petioles, and this can grow by the vegetative growth. Habitat and the ecology. It is the maximum growth is the 25 to 30 degrees centigrade, and for the Indian weather this is a very suitable temperature. Minimum growth temperature is the 12 degrees centigrade and optimum temperature is 30 to 35 degrees centigrade in all over India. This temperature found some northern, except some northern region. Otherwise, in the whole India, you can found this temperature. So in all over the India, it has a very remarkable growth and it can grow very successfully. pH is 5 to 7, and you can see the whole water body is choked by the Eichhornia crassipes. That's why it is known as the water hyacinth or pani ka detti. Control, manual or mechanical drainage of water body when the whole water is drained down and drained out from the water body and dried out the water body after some time, either chemically sprayed or through fire. this can be destroyed, and pulling through the net and mechanical. This is the mechanical harvesting and weed harvester, crush boards, and the extraction board demerit expense. It is the expensive method, and the shredded bunches are carried by the waves to unaffected areas. By the power of wind, they can grow from one area to another where the water hyacinth is not present or the jalkumbi or Eichhornia crassipes is not present. There will be the favorable condition where they are not present. They can grow faster without any competition. Chemical control 2,4-D glycophosphate and diquate 2,4-D death through the inhibitor of growth and the cell apoptosis and glycophosphate steady wilting and the discoloration of the plant decay. Here you can see the spray of the chemical. By this chemical spray, there is a discoloration and the photosynthesis will not occur, and after some time they will die. Merit, it is the cost effective and the less laborious. It inputs less labor and penetrate into the ground waters, affect the aquatic organism and animal. But there is another plant and the biota, flora and fauna. This chemical affects those also. So it is the drawback or the demerit of the 2,4-D glycophosphate or 2,4-D. Biological control, two species the weevil beetle for two moth species. This is the weevil beetle. Weevil decrease plant size, affect vegetative reproduction, flower and the seed production. Whole life of the plant is affected by the weevil and facilitate transfer of the deleterious organism into the plant tissue. When they bore that plant, and it will be the facility and it will be the help to the other organism to reside in that plant, so plant will die slowly. Uses, phytoremediation and the waste treatment. Uses of the Eichhornia, ability to absorb large quantities of the heavy metal arsenic and the cadmium. Where water bodies have the heavy metal, you can grow there. That will absorb the heavy metal, thrive well in the polluted water where the pollution is very high and the eutrophic water bodies. You grow that Eichhornia that will absorb the organic matter, and after some time you can remove the Eichhornia, so water will be the reverse and from the eutrophic to mesotrophic and the oligotrophic water body can be get from the Eichhornia. Efficiently remove 60 to 80% of the nitrogen and the 69% of the protein. This is the main element, nitrogen, for the eutrophic water body, where the nitrogen content is high, nutrition is the high, so there is a various growth of the algal bloom as well as other plants. By the removal of the nitrogen, you can get removal of nitrogen by the Eichhornia. Animal feedback and the agriculture use. Sun-dried water hyacinth, rich in the protein, vitamin, minerals, so it can be used as a food manure and it can be given to the supplement in the various animal. Feedstock for the non-ruminant animal in the plants. Non-ruminant element can be feed by this Eichhornia and green manure or the compost by the increasing soil quality. By the adding of this into the manure, so you can get the various nutrients from the Eichhornia crassipes. Accumulation of the toxic substance used restricted to the flowering plants only. Thank you.